Hey, what's up everybody, this is Warcraft 1, and today I want to show you guys another gold farm spot. Now this spot is actually going to take place in the same spot I've done a skinning video on already, and that is in Mists of Pandaria, and it is these big groups of basically stags or goats. I forget exactly what they're called, but you'll see the big groups in the videos. I'll show you where they are, you'll know what I'm talking about. But this farm is going to be a little bit different. You're not going to be skinning these. It's actually a lot less lucrative to skin these when doing this farm. But basically you're gonna need herbalism for this farm, and you're gonna need herbalism because if you find a golden lotus, which is the rare flower in Mists, if you pick a golden lotus, an actual golden lotus plant, not getting one from like a green tea plant or something, a golden lotus plant, you'll get a 15-minute buff that has a chance to give you treasure chests when killing stuff. This used to be an actual potion in Mists of Pandaria, the same as a treasure finding potion in Cataclysm, but it was removed for some reason. But it's still possible to get a 15-minute version of it from getting a golden lotus plant. Now what comes in these chests is pretty good. So you can just get gold, you can get most of the resources, green items, stuff like that. But the main reason for these chests, I mean, you get tons of resources, so that's always good. But one of the best things you get from the chest, which seems to be one of the most common things from these chests, is white and black trillium ore. Now that is the rare ore of Mists of Pandaria, and currently on my server, the bars go for 200 gold a piece, which is pretty insane. But even if you don't sell the bars, the ores themselves still sell for a ton because they're the rare ore. Like, you don't just find tons of them like ghost iron or something like that. So they're super expensive. And during this 15-minute buff, the way we're farming here, we can get 100 chests or more pretty easily. So basically how we're doing it in the video is I have a friend who pretty much helped me figure this out. He was going over there to farm it. I'd been farming it earlier, and then he thought of getting the buffs, so we started doing this. So basically what you're doing is there's 3 packs at the back. You've seen the video exactly where we are, so you know what I'm talking about. There's 3 packs. One of us just needs to kill the 2 at the bottom, and the other just stays at the top and kills that 1 pack. And between us killing them, they have close to an instant respawn for between the 3 packs. So we basically just do that for like we were doing it for a minute because we noticed some seem to be despawning some of the bodies. For some reason, the 2-minute like despawn time that most farm areas have wasn't applying here, but this spot is a little bit weird with how the phasing works and stuff, so I'd recommend like a minute or a minute and a half. But basically you only need 2 people if you want to do it this way. You only need 2 people to do it really well, and you just kill those 3 groups and you all loot them only when you have this 15-minute buff, and you're going to get tons of these chests. We were getting during a 15-minute buff about 60 to 80 trillium ore. Both colors make counted into that because there's trillium ore. The 2 colors don't mean anything, they're the same thing basically. But we were getting that much trillium ore. That's just in trillium ore, that's thousands of gold. Now every 15 minutes you would also get around 10 spirits of harmony, which is also thousands and thousands of more gold. Now I'm not going to do a gold per hour because basically after we would get the buff once and it'd fall off, we'd go farm right in the area we're farming because it respawns up here for herbs and mining. As you see me mining, you don't have to have mining, but the respawns up here are insane. So you basically just go pick all the green tea leaves constantly because big groups of them will just constantly respawn all the time up there until you get one. So it's basically forced respawning one. We would get one within like 5 minutes most of the time. We got super lucky or super unlucky at one point. It took like 10-15 minutes. That usually does not happen. You usually get one in like 5 minutes or something, because with multiple people herbing, because you're just cycling them so insanely quickly. But that's pretty much it. This gold spot is actually insane. One of the other things is I played during Mists of Pandaria like the entire expansion. I heroic rated, stuff like that, so I played quite a bit of this expansion and AoE farmed and stuff. Pretty sure that's where some of my first videos were making AoE farm spots in Mists of Pandaria. But there's a bunch of greens dropping here that are like, that have different symbols that are selling for a lot more for these green transmogs that I don't remember seeing a ton of these symbols. So it's like specific loot to this area, I guess, that isn't seen that much. So a lot of the stuff is going for thousands of gold. A lot of this transmog stuff, it doesn't have the best sell rate because a lot of it doesn't still look like super great. But if collectors are going to buy it, they're going to buy it for thousands of gold. So that's something else to look out for, some of the greens here that are dropping. It seems that a lot of blues here drop here. Epics, I also saw when I was doing a 5-man version of this without the Golden Lotus buff, that a bunch people were getting epics like decently frequently. But I got like a blue ring that hasn't been put on the auction house on my server since like 2017 or something. So I don't know what's happening here. If something happened during 8.0 to make this stuff drop more or something like that. But the spot's insane. Most of the stuff here, like if you don't go into transmog at all, you're going to make tons and tons of gold per hour here just by the resources you're getting from these chests and stuff like that. You're going to get insane amounts. So I just want to show you guys this gold farm spot. It's really good. Go out and try it before BFA comes out in a week. Make some gold. So let me know what you think about this spot. Make sure to like if you like the video, subscribe, and thanks for watching.